Great team win. To get number 27 is exciting for our guys because obviously there's a lot of tradition and history here at Cal. A lot of great players have come through this program, had great success with teams to do this. It's not something we set out to do. It just turns out that way. We have to continue to protect our home court, fight for our home court, continue to get better as a team. And the great thing about this, of course, it's 27, but to see the guys shoot the ball well, three-point shooters making shots. So that part was fun to see. Yeah. Well, Jabari's a talented basketball player. Again, I thought he was our best player before he got injured. I mean, and I don't think that was even close, the way he was playing on both ends of the floor. Not only his play, but how he was leading, defending, rebounding. He was playing really well, and to see him play well tonight, I'm not surprised by it. You see 25 points. I think it's a career high for him, but he was playing really well. Just his overall game, he was playing strong, attacking the rim, shooting the ball. He was really leading. So it's fun for me to see him play well.
Cuonzo, have you been able to figure out with Jabari why he hasn't kept his level high? It seems like he's in a place now where he's ready to do that.
It's a great question. I just, you never know what goes through a young man's mind, how he prepares for games, what's his focus, but because also there's a combination of how he's defended, how teams play him, and just being aggressive, being assertive. Jabari puts a lot of pressure on himself to be good, and not pressure in a bad way, but he wants to be a good basketball player. He takes pride in playing for Cal. He takes pride in playing in the Bay Area. So a lot of things, and that happens. I think in his senior year, he's more settled. He's relaxed. He understands what he wants to do as a basketball player. He knows where we need him to be successful, where we need him to lead us. But he's a guy I think he's been in my opinion, I think with Jabari, he's one of the better shooters I've seen. I think he's one of the best three-point shooters in the country. One of the best guys to shoot a pull-up. But he's also a really good athlete. And I think what happened, in my opinion, sometimes he passes up on a catch-and-shoot shot to drive the ball. And vice versa. I think that's what happens with him a lot. And we just talk about take what the defense gives. If there's a shot, take the three-point shot. So we really spent a lot of time with Jabari and also with Grant being shot ready all the time because both of those guys can really shoot the ball and then allow your shot fake to dictate how you make moves off the dribble.
Do you see a difference in his being calmer and more relaxed?
I think so, again, because he understands what we need from him. He understands we'll flow our offense through him and also with Ivan. And Charlie's done a great job emerging as a scorer. But again, before he was injured, I thought he was playing great basketball on both ends of the floor. He was strong, he was aggressive, he was posting up a lot more. We got to get him back in the post and just really trying to get his legs up on him more than anything. But I thought he did a great job in our preseason workouts, posting up and being aggressive.
Cuonzo, could you talk about Jabari at the 4 in the second half?
Well, what we did, we took, even late in the first half, when we settled down defensively and offensively as well, I just felt like, I think part of it had to do, with finals week and it just bogs you down. I don't think there was a day where we had at least 3 guys missing. And I'm not even talking about Cam and Brandon Chaka from practice, so it's hard to really get in the flow. So it was more or less an hour, 15 minutes of skill work, whatever it was. It was not a lot of up and down because of the guys, and you're trying to have fresh legs, and the level guys had to focus, study, and prepare. But having him at the 4, it opens things up for us, especially when you have Charlie, Sam, and Grant, guys that can handle the ball, can make decisions, can make shots. And the reason why we do it, I think that really helps us for Ivan, because it opens things up for him around the rim. Now, the other part we have to get better at, have to work on, and more with Ivan in the post, he have to guard sometimes big guys, traditional fives that are banging and aggressive. Maybe we send a double, but do different things. But I think it really helps Ivan offensively. Well, I just think with defense, I thought 2 fouls tonight, and I talked to John Higgins about it. I thought 2 of those fouls tonight where the guy really kind of put his body in the guys, they made the call. But I just think it's footwork, being prepared when the play happens, and positioning, keeping your hands high.
Cuonzo, it was early on, you had 3 or 4 quick turnovers there and a really short span in the first half. Kind of sloppy play, and then they went on a 16-3 run. Talk a little bit about what was going on there with you guys.
I don't think we were locked in at the level we need to the first, 8 minutes. We didn't have a great flow. I thought shots looked like they were open early. Some guys took shots a little too quick, depending on who the guys were. I didn't think we had a great post presence of posting deep and making plays. And I thought Ivan was hesitant a couple times when we got the ball in the post because the double didn't come. And that's why we talk about really with him posting deep, making quick decisions, making quick moves, catching, shooting. And I didn't think the other guys were moving when Ivan got the ball in the post because I guess they're so used to him being doubled. And then once we settled in, they wouldn't sit in the double right away. You got to make plays.
How much of that was maybe that slow start thing into not playing weight and guy didn't give you the midweek game in the first place?
Well, I definitely, you never want to make excuses, but I definitely think it has something to do with it because we didn't go a whole week. We went a whole week where we didn't practice, offensive sets and situations that we normally do because we just didn't have the guys there. So we really just try to do a lot of skill work to get them up and down, half-court stuff, one-on-one plays, guards and bigs, ball screen offense. But it was, kind of 3-on-3, 2-on-2, but nothing really game situations because we didn't have the guys. Yeah.
How long do you let them enjoy this one before you turn their attention?
Oh, right back at it tomorrow. We right back at it. It never stops. I mean, again, it's a tremendous honor to be a part of 27 straight at an institution of this magnitude. Not on this team, but David Kravitz's group as a senior. That's where it started. In last year's team, Tyrone Wallace as a senior, Jalen Brown, those guys did great things. We just try to really fight to protect our home court. And that's all we talk about. We don't necessarily talk about numbers. We talk about fighting to protect your home court because you have to do that. It's not an easy thing to do when teams are coming, because when teams see the numbers, then obviously it gives them an extra motivation. Virginia comes in as a talented team, but it's another number, so we need to go in there and try to win a basketball game. So for us, it's protecting our home court and doing what we need to do to get that done.
The way you guys defend, do you have a certain respect for what UVA does?
Oh yeah, they do a great job defending. I've watched, Tony Bennett when I was in college. My freshman year, we played against Wisconsin Green Bay when Tony was a senior. They beat us at Purdue, and they did a great job. They were physical, they were tough. And his dad's kind of the originator of the pack line defense. And you have to be sound offensively because they make you make plays. Seems like shots are open, they box you out, they make you work when you're on defense, and you have to be mentally locked in against a team like that.
How much does it help you as a coach to maybe just a year ago when you kind of know this kind of process?
Well, for me, what it was, this is my fourth year as a head coach playing against him. It was my last 2 years at Tennessee we played him, and last year, so it's the fourth straight year I've played Virginia. So we're familiar with what they do, and they do a great job of it.
Is there an update on Cam Brooks' timetable?
No, I hadn't talked to Barry. He shot free throws today. He did his agility work on the floor. He looked good. I don't know. I don't see him playing Wednesday. I don't see that, but
3 weeks away, maybe still.
I'd be surprised if he's not playing in January. Just the way he looks now. Now again, don't quote me on that, but the way he looks now, I'm not surprised if he's not playing. Let me see. Oh, yeah, that's right. What? Oh, it's almost January, man. So I don't know. He looked good today. He did.
Anything else?
Vernon talk any timetable for another
He has the cast off, but he's not practicing. He wasn't a shoot around. He had clothes on, so he can't practice. But he has the cast off, so I imagine it's another couple weeks at least. Yes.
Coach, you heard Ivan talking about playing the game the right way. What's playing the game the right way to you?
Well, that's always said. You hear everybody saying it. Everybody has their own style. I just think for us, when you talk defensively, defend, rebound, and play hard. Offensively, share the ball, execute what we're trying to do. I'm not a guy. I like guys to be able to play basketball, the free-flowing style. If you're a shooter, shoot the ball. If you're a guy that handles and make plays, you make plays. I'm not a guy that wants to run sets all night long where you pass the ball 15 times. That's not exciting to me. I think that's why you practice, you prepare to make sound decisions, take care of the basketball. And that's why it's so frustrating for me that the turnovers that we have, because we spend so much time jump stopping, taking care of the ball, and doing sound things. But, playing the right way, offensively, sharing the ball, hit your teammate when he's open. Even if you don't think he's the guy that can make the shot, it's just making the right basketball plays. And whatever it is, because it's what we practice. Everybody, says the right way, but everybody has their own style and system. For me, defend, rebound, and play hard. Offensively, share the ball.
Last question.
Tom, you talked about taking care of the ball. Charlie, you pulled him a few times to sit him down and talk to him. Looking ahead to a good defensive team like Virginia, to an athletic team like Arizona, is that a concern with him that he's going to show his youth against those kind of teams?
I don't know if it's necessarily youth. I mean, 'cause he is 18. I think that is what it is. He's a talented player. I think Charlie makes basketball plays, but I think the difference now he sees the way guys react to plays nowadays, the level of athleticism and length. When in high school you can make a play because your skill level, your talent level, but nowadays guys are so quick, they make adjustments, and they know who he is. You know, it's not a case of a young guy that hadn't had success, but the level of success he's had in these first, 11 games, people understand who Charlie Moore is. So now with him, it's just being sound with the basketball, not getting loose with it, staying aggressive with it. I think that's the whole key with Charlie, staying aggressive. When he's aggressive, he's really good.